Hey everyone, Ramel here, and today we're going to be replacing my glorious Model O's cable with an Ascended cable. The reason I'm doing this is because I started to experience disconnecting issues with my mouse. So every time I tried to use the mouse, it would disconnect. And this is a really common issue with the earlier versions of the O- and the Model O, mostly because of how they packaged the mouse. You'll notice that in the earlier copies of this mouse, you have the mouse and the cable was bent 90 degrees, which caused kinks, and eventually you would find that you would disconnect. Glorious's support is awesome. This isn't the first time I've had to deal with them. I had to message them about the Model D issues that I was facing with the scroller, but they resolved that. And with this, it was really the same thing. The process was easy. I opened up a support ticket. They told me what I needed to send them. I sent them a video of my mouse, as well as the serial number and the order number. And after that, they sent me a coupon code for a new Ascended cable without having to pay for shipping or anything else. I guess the most difficult part about this process was trying to figure out what color I wanted. So I consulted with my daughter, and this is what she told me. So I went ahead and listened to her, and I got the pink cable. I really liked how it turned out. The black and pink really look good together. It doesn't really match anything on my setup right now, but if I do change the colors of the RGB inside my computer to pink, it looks pretty sick. Yeah, let's get to the installation process. You'll find that this process is easy. All you really need for this is a Phillips head screwdriver, and I would recommend using a knife to remove the feet, but that's pretty much it. When you do order this, you do get the cable as well as a new pair of feet. So I'll be replacing mine at the same time. The first thing that you do want to do is to remove the feet. This process is a lot easier with a knife. So I went ahead and used my karambit. Well, you can use anything that's sharp. I tried to use my fingernails, but it was rather difficult. If you do have a hard time doing this, I would recommend using a hair dryer or a heat gun to loosen up the adhesive, so you don't have to worry about. But once you do get the feet off, all you have to do is take a Phillips head screwdriver, unscrew the two bottom screws, and then you'll loosen the bottom part of the housing, and you kind of lift up and push forward to loosen up the front part. And this part you can be a little bit more gentle because there are ribbons attached to the top and to the bottom. You don't want to disconnect this with too much force. After you have the housing separated, you can just gently place it down. And the next bit is replacing the cable. And to do this, all you have to do is look for that white rectangle where all the wires are connected to. I tried to take it off without loosening the cable first, and that was a little bit more difficult, so I would recommend just pulling off the cable that's tucked underneath the PCB. Yank it out, put your new one in, tuck the cable of that in, and then close the housing. Put the screws back in, and then put your new feet on. And that's pretty much the whole installation process. Glorious really made this really easy, so if you guys want to change your cables every now and then, you guys don't have to worry about it being too much trouble. You can make your own cables as well. And I did a very rookie mistake with these G-skates. When you do put them on, there is an extra film on the other side. So when I first started using them the night before, it didn't glide as well. And for probably 2 or 3 games, I was like, man, have I been using the wrong sensitivity on my other mice? Because this was my baseline for 800 DPI. So when it was really hard to move and it didn't feel as fast as the Viper Death Adder MM710, I was really confused. And this morning I turned it over and I was like, It was the biggest facepalm moment ever. I was like, there it is. So I took off the extra protective film and it glided like butter on this and everything was smooth. I had no issues again, but do not forget to remove that. Otherwise it will feel really, really slow on your mouse pad. It won't glide. It practically won't glide at all. The cable feels really great. I have used this on the Model D and I didn't have any issues with the Ascended cable on the Model D, and I don't have any issues with this new Ascended cable on my O-. I think it feels really great. Even if you don't have a mouse bungee, it still feels like the cable doesn't get in the way at all, and there's not a lot of flex to it. So if you're moving your mouse a lot, it doesn't really get in the way. And yeah, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the past few days back on the O-.
Two more window. Two. Nice.
And yeah, if you guys do the same and encounter any issues or have any questions, feel free to let me know. Join the Discord or leave a comment down in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do have other things planned. I do have the Death Adder V2 mini video coming up soon, as well as the Keychron K2. I know I've been pushing that one for a while, but I have been using a lot for work. And I do have a few other videos in the works. So if you guys want to see more of that content, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you guys have any suggestions or feedback, please do leave them in the comment section below as well. I really appreciate all the feedback you guys leave, and I do try to incorporate them in my videos, as that's really the only way I can improve. And yeah, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, my Twitch is twitch.tv/forbiddenx, and I try to stream every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but some days you might see me streaming every night, mostly because I'm testing mice or doing some other sort of testing. And yeah, guys, don't forget to join the Discord. I made a very simple Discord link now. It's just romeldris.ca/discord, and you should be invited to the Discord server. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I am out.